This is absolutely insane. A massive leak has just electrified the Shiba Inu community. No one saw it coming, but now analysts have confirmed it, and the momentum is building fast. This isn't just another random pump that fades in a day. What's brewing right now could genuinely change lives. It's not speculation anymore. All signs are pointing toward a breakout next week that might shake the entire crypto space. And the craziest part? Everything is happening at once. From whale movements to community energy to bullish technical setups, it's all aligning in a way that feels different, stronger, and more real than ever before. Earlier in the day, the price of Shiba Inu dipped slightly, something that might have worried people in the past. But not this time. Instead of panic or fear, the entire community rallied. The atmosphere shifted from cautious to electric. People aren't backing away, they're doubling down. That kind of shift in sentiment doesn't come from nothing. It comes from whispers, data, movement. Something is stirring under the surface, and now even top analysts are saying that a breakout could happen as early as next week. That's not a hopeful guess. It's based on real patterns forming in the charts and concrete activity on the blockchain. Just hours ago, a massive whale transaction took place. Not small, not subtle, massive. Trillions of Shiba Inu tokens started moving, and that kind of activity only happens for a reason. These aren't casual investors testing the waters. These are deep-pocketed holders who tend to move before the market catches on. When whales start repositioning at this scale, it almost always signals an incoming shift, and the kind of volume seen this week has sent shockwaves through the space. One analyst painted a clear picture. Shiba Inu recently bounced hard off a key demand zone, an area that historically holds strong buyer interest. This bounce wasn't random. It came at the exact intersection of bottom trend support and a horizontal level that's held significance for months. And now, for the first time in a while, the price is beginning to form a higher low, a signal that bulls are regaining control. If this trend continues, it could lead to a full-blown rally that pushes Shiba Inu back up to its previous local peak. And if that resistance breaks, the sky's the limit. But it's not just about technical analysis anymore. Real on-chain data is showing something that analysts can't ignore. According to the latest insights, there's been a nearly tenfold increase in large holder outflows. At the beginning of the month, about 100 billion SHIB tokens were being moved by large holders. But within just 2 days, that number shot past 1 trillion. That's an extraordinary shift. When whales pull their assets off exchanges and into cold storage, it typically means one thing: they're preparing to hold, not sell. They're locking it down because they're expecting the price to rise, and they don't want their tokens sitting in hot wallets where they can be quickly dumped. That behavior tells us something important. These holders aren't here for short-term gains. They're looking ahead. And with this much movement behind the scenes, it's hard not to feel like the stage is being set for something significant. The charts are turning bullish. Whale activity is intensifying. Community hype is back at full strength. And now, even more analysts are stepping in to say the same thing. This isn't random. This is real. According to whale.guru, a trusted name in the crypto tracking space, Shiba Inu is currently sitting in what they're calling a launchpad zone. It's a consolidation phase that historically builds pressure before a major breakout. Their analysis suggests that a big move could begin next week, and their price target is eyeing levels we haven't seen since early 2023. If that projection hits, SHIB could more than double in value in a short time. That would put it within striking distance of a new all-time high, a move that could completely change the game for holders across the globe. It's the kind of moment that people in crypto dream about. The kind of opportunity that doesn't just change charts, it changes lives. For some, it could mean finally cashing out with real profits. For others, it might be the chance to pay off debt, upgrade their lifestyle, or fund something they've always hoped for. And while every price prediction comes with uncertainty, what's happening now isn't just talk. It's backed by volume, by activity, and by belief. Even long-term data is starting to show a shift. Into the Block reports that the number of wallets holding Shiba Inu for over a year continues to rise. That statistic may sound subtle, but it's a massive indicator of confidence. These aren't flippers or speculators, they're believers. They see the bigger picture. They're watching the ecosystem grow. And they're staying in. Adding to all this is the return of Satoshi Kusama. The lead developer of the Shiba Inu project has started becoming visibly active again. And history has shown that every time Satoshi re-emerges, something significant follows. Whether it's a new project, a major ecosystem update, or a roadmap reveal, his presence is a strong signal that more is on the way. Right now, he's engaging more than he has in recent weeks, and that's not something to take lightly. And just when it couldn't get more bullish, there's another achievement to highlight. Shibarium, Shiba Inu's very own Layer 2 blockchain, just hit a staggering milestone. Over 1.2 billion transactions have now been processed. That's not a vanity metric. That's real utility, real engagement, real growth. More than 261 million unique addresses have interacted with the chain. That means people aren't just watching from the sidelines, they're using the tools, interacting with the ecosystem, and building on it. This kind of consistent usage proves that Shiba Inu is more than a meme. It's a functioning, expanding ecosystem. Every smart contract deployed, every swap, every wallet address, it all feeds back into the value of the project. The stronger Shibarium gets, the stronger the foundation becomes. And that foundation could be exactly what propels SHIB into the next level of adoption and value. All of this points to one thing. Shiba Inu isn't just staying alive in this market, it's evolving, scaling, maturing. And with all the indicators lining up so perfectly, next week might not just be another chapter in the SHIB story. It might be the start of a whole new book. If things keep moving in this direction, the Shiba Inu community could be looking at a defining moment. One that turns belief into rewards. One that validates the patience of long-term holders. And one that proves again just how fast this space can move when the stars align. What's your take on all of this? If you're curious to see how it unfolds, make sure to stay tuned. And if you found this video valuable, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update. Sharing this with others helps the entire community stay informed, and right now, that could make all the difference.